Hey, and hello there, everyone! Welcome back to the Strike Streams Tuesday edition and Kevin's birthday edition. Although I don't think Kevin's here because he's probably busy celebrating his birthday. But everyone wish Kevin a happy birthday anyway. So we are indeed live. I am still in the temporary setup. I have the chair for my chair and desk set up, but not the desk. But maybe by Thursday we will, hey? Let's say hi to some people, and then we will get into all the Pokemon stuff, shall we? So let's say hi to Skywatcher, hi, Jake, hi. I feel like it's been a little while, but yeah. Conowat, hi, and Kieran, hi, and Teresa, hi, and Lily, hi. And Skywatcher, hi. Did I say hi, Skywatcher? I said Skywatcher, but hi, Skywatcher. I'm saying hi twice because you're nice. And Xander, hi. And now I'm just repeating. Oh, Kevin is here. Wait, Kevin is here. Hello, happy birthday, Kevin. Happy birthday to you. And you probably don't want a whole lot of that. Unless you do. I don't know. Engage, hi. Happy birthday to you. Oh, why does this laptop always unmute itself? I've got to figure that out. But Kevin, are you having a nice day so far? Do you plan? Will it be a nicer day for you when you get 9 bajillion shinies? That is the question. Okay, so let's get into the game. Why does this laptop keep on muting? That is the question, isn't it? So chat, my lovely chat. Here is my question. For you. Here are my tickets, which I've had for what, like over 7 weeks or something or about 7 weeks, maybe 8 weeks. I don't even know anymore. Oh gosh. Hang on. No, I can figure this out actually. Hang on. 1, 8, 15, 22, 9, 5, 12. Yeah, I think on like Thursday, it's going to be 8 weeks since we got one of my ticketed legendaries. So we're overdue. We're overdue for a legendary. We're way overdue for one of my tickets being shiny. And if we get to the end of Thursday, we'll also be overdue just for a shiny. But yes, H to the A to the PPY. Happy birthday, Kevin. Da, da. Oh, I like that. Trey Long. in Azuma. So you got to meet him. Yay. Okay, well, is that surely makes for the best birthday ever. No, okay. Oh, hang on. What happened to my game? Oh, okay. Sorry, something happened to my control stick there. Oh, gosh. I hope this Joy-Con is all right. Okay. Everyone gets a shiny, Kevin says. I like the idea of that. So anyway, so the current tickets, I haven't actually said, I've complained about having the same tickets for like nearly 8 weeks now, but I didn't say what they are. They are Uxie, Thunderous, and Katana. So what we're going to do, my friendly friends, is we're going to use the template when I say the magic phrase. You're going to say strike, I can do, Uxie, Thunderous, and or Kartana, okay? So strike in big capital letters, and then you're going to say I can do, and then you're going to let me know which of those 3 Pokemon you are able to do, and we'll try and match you up on the old spreadsheet arena. With all that said, ready, set, bow. Let me know. Okay, anyway, bark, I think is my catchphrase. So here we go. Let's see who can do what. There are a lot of people here today. I will try and fit in Kevin as much as possible, although Kevin can do anything, which means everything could be Kevin. But let's see who's here, and let's see who can do what, and then we'll kind of get it from there, shall we? Okay. So Gage can only do Kartana. So I think we will do this thing that we did before where we open with Kartana and Thunderous because we have Gage and Conowat and they can only do Kartana and Thunderous. And then... Okay. But I'm thinking Abraham Lincoln. Maybe... I think yesterday we started with Kartana, so maybe today we'll start with Thunderous. We'll flip it around. And then that would also maybe work better if we have Kieran in, like, the Uxie team and stuff like that. So, okay. Let's see, though. Let's see. So we've got... Hang on. I need to actually go on this part of the spreadsheet, don't I? So let's get Gage, and let's get Kevin, and let's get Kieran. Conowat is then there. So hang on. I'm just going to put Conowat in the Thunderous team. And I'm probably going to put Kevin there as well. But let's see, though. Let's see. Jake can do any... Oh, now hang on. Do I have Jake on the spreadsheet? Not on the recently recented players. So let me add Jake to that. Okay, there we go. Lovely. And then Sky can do Thunderous and Kartana. Okay, let's just see. So we should have... Okay, so I believe we... hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I didn't have Skywatcher. Wild. Okay. So here's my plan. Stan the man, I think. Nope, that's the wrong person. Okay. If I have this correct, which I probably don't, I've got Team 1, Thunderous. We've got Conowat, Kevin, and Kieran, which is like a kind of like a Special K junior team almost, or light, or something like that. Not quite light, because it's not a true K, but... no, we did call that light, didn't we? Anyway, so Thunderous, Conowat, Kevin, Kieran, okay, for Team 1. And then Team 2 is Kartana, which would be Gage, Jake, and Skywatcher. Does that sound good? And then for like Team 3 Yuxi, I'm just going to put Kevin there. A second time. So hopefully that sounds good. Hopefully that makes sense. And that's all good. But if I've messed anything up, please let me know. Because I did kind of switch around the teams a bit and stuff like that. Like I switched, Thunderous to be like first instead of second. Just because we had the whole Gage Conowat combo yesterday. And so I'm going to flip it the other way around. So hopefully that sounds good. So Conowat, Kevin, Kieran for Thunderous, please come on down. And then Gage, Jake, and Skywatcher, you guys will be up in about 20 minutes or so, because that's about how long a round takes, to answer Lily's question. It's about 20-25 minutes. But yeah, so Team 2 Kartana of Gage, Jake, and Sky, just hang in there, don't get too busy, whilst Conowat, Kevin, and Kieran come on down. So let's connect to the internet, Reno. I can move closer to the television. And then, here we go. And then we'll talk to the nice scientist lady. You guys are going to say anything goes. But I'm going to say Thunderous. And then... Diddle-diddle-diddle-din. 0617 and then 0208. How about that for a code? Huh? 0617 or 0617 0208. And then, Kieran keeps finding God Pass. Dang, lucky you. Furny for the money, and you are in second place, which means you're in a good position to science. So yeah, and then, so that is everyone. Okay, yes. So you guys know Thunderous. He's an awkward fellow. He's electric and flying type, which means he's only weak to rock and ice, which sounds pretty nice. But, excuse me, I needed to burp there. But if we are unable to get those, which, happens a lot, then we may need to rely on things more defensively, such as Lightning Rod ability Pokemon, Cantonium, Raichu, and Manectric. Shout out to Lantern, Volt Absorb Lantern. And then ground types are obviously brilliant, and then the electric resistant trio of Dragon Grass and other electric types is good as well. Thunderous does not have a flying move, so don't worry about its flying typing from an offensive perspective. But it does have Sludge Wave, so watch out grass types for spread poison damage. And then it has Rain Dance, Weather Ball, Thunder for 100% accurate Thunder, and Water type Weather Ball. And just be aware that if we change the weather, Weather Ball can change with it. And in particular, ice is kind of scary, so that's why rock is kind of preferable to ice if we get a choice. Let's do this thing! So, Sneasel... Oh, Sneasel and Marsh Stomp are pretty good. So I will... So I think we should pick those. And then... Oh. And then we should be good. Oh, you found a Giratina God Path. Not gonna lie, it's a good Yveltal path too. Ooh, okay, that sounds cool. I know, I was thinking, Kieran, you maybe almost could have picked someone else instead of Marsh Stomp and then let, like, Conowat take the Marsh Stomp. Because sometimes I do wonder that. But, like, if you have two Pokemon that are good, like, sometimes maybe you might want to pick... Like, say if you had, like, player 3 and player 4, like, but then again, you never know what's going to be next, and maybe you could get something even better come along, so... Okay, let's see what we got. There was ice and ground on the left. Oh, there is lichen rock as well. It depends on what we want at the end, don't we? Mien Xiao... Oh, gosh. I'm going to say left, because... Oh, okay, we've gone to the right. Lichen Rock it is. I went left because we do already have one ice type. And I was thinking maybe the Sand Slash could have been pretty good. But Lichen Rock is good, so... Okay. No, I know. I know Quillfish is weak to electric, but we're not going to be switching for this Persian either. So it basically didn't. The only path that mattered basically is like round 2 is the thing. Like round 2 is the only thing that matters. And I will have to use ice moves here, more like nice moves, because my dark moves aren't very good. Whereas on Quillfish, my dark moves would have been good, and I could use Max Darkness, and then you get the special defense drop and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I don't think we're going to be switching other than, like, Pink Urchin for the, I guess now, the Lichen Rock. So, let's see. Oh, Lily asks, what's your favorite dessert? And Jake says, brownies are your favorite, you know you're basic. No, but that's still pretty good. That's the thing, when you see brownies... are like a thing you can make and have in like a Tupperware container at home. But if you're at like a restaurant, you can get like a really gooey, warm brownie with like a scoop of ice cream on it, and it's kind of fancy and it's nice. So even if the restaurant itself isn't really that fancy. Oh, there goes a special attack. Right, here's the Max Hailstorm. More like a Max Hailstorm. Skywatcher likes milkshakes. Ooh. So yeah, so that's kind of the nice thing about a brownie. It's both like a kind of like a sweet treat, but then it's also like a dessert as well, and that's what's cool about it. Like there are some things which aren't really, you know, because you can like hold it in your hand and stuff. It's got the form factor. So that's kind of where and why like brownies are interesting. Oh no, Persian has Technician, right? Doesn't have like fur. Persian doesn't have fur coat, does it? I'm not mistaking it for like something else, am I? I have to check Persian now. Do they both have the same ability, or does one have a different ability than the other? Poison. Oh, it does have fur coat. Dang. No, it does have fur coat. Oh yeah, so this is the thing with Persian. It has a really good physical defense, and we've got a physical attacking team. I'm a bit worried we're not going to be able to beat this in 3 turns. And it just lowered our special attack with Snarl. Oh dear. Kanto Persian does have Technician, yeah. Oh, oh gosh. Okay, we have to go for Thunder with Pink Urchin and hope it hits next time, because we need the power. I know we've been really unlucky with the accuracy, but we need the power now. But we have had our special attack lowered, so I don't think we're going to win this. I don't think we're going to win this in 3 turns. But then again, in fairness, Quillfish would have had Intimidate, so we would have had a little bit of a similar problem. But I would have been able to use Max Darkness, and that would have lowered special defense, and then our special moves would have done. Oh, and now Gear Grind. Okay, no, we're not doing this in 3 turns. No, okay. No, we're not going to be... Oh, gosh. We were kind of close. But, oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Yeah, these Persians are meant to be, like, sort of... They're kind of meant to be a little bit deliberately ugly. Like, they are meant to be based a bit on, like, flat-faced cats and stuff like that. Watch my triple axle miss here. Okay, well, at least Clink Clang will be good against Lycanroc, so that's good at least. Yeah, you having fun on your birthday yet, Kevin? With this boring, bulky Persian? Good golly gosh. Oh, for the love of Quash. Right, triple axle. Come on, a 1 triple axle. 2 triple axle. Oh, come on, please at the 3rd one, KO it. For the love of Nelly. Okay, I think that did it, right? Okay, critical hit, thank goodness. Oh my gosh. You would have won if your attacks had hit. That's true. That is true. Yeah, because was the first Thunder before Snarl or afterwards? I don't know. The point is that was a train wreck, but we've recovered, and I think we can still salvage this. Did somebody say salvage? So yes, I give that triple axle a perfect 10. Oh my gosh, this cat is as chunky as Garfield. Yes. Oh, I would love to get the Persian shiny. I'll happily take that. Okay. The only reason we may want this is because Snarl could be a useful support move, but the problem is that the only person we would want to switch, we don't want to switch. Because we want Clink Clang for the Lycanroc. So... See, that's the thing. If Marsh Stomp had been Dynamaxing in the next round, I would have said, like, oh, maybe we could get rid of Clink Clang for Persian, and then we could, like, use Snarl strats, and it would be fun, right, guys? But, no, we need to go for Lycanroc now. There is a scientist. I tell you... Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, this sucks. There is a scientist who maybe Conowat could science for. Because Conowat only has, like, a mildly okay Pokemon. But we can't get rid of our ground type, we can't get rid of our Sneasel, and we can't get rid of our Lycanroc. Particularly after a first round like that. Oh, Jake needs someone with Pokemon Scarlet for an assist. Because Jake wants to be able to evolve into an Armarouge. But yeah, Kevin can get a Lycanroc, so that'll be pretty good. Right, I am going to just play it safe here with a Throat Chop. This does mean that Lycanroc can't use Howl if this works. So that would be kind of funny. It'd be funny if I Throat Chopped it and then it can't use Howl. Imagine if I Throat Chopped it and then it couldn't move any castles. Okay. So hang on, someone else... Oh no, we said about brownie. Sorry, Sky said about liking pie, and then, or also liking pie, and then Kieran likes ice cream, and then cookie and cream is your favorite. Lily says, and then Teresa. Right now, your favorite dessert you're craving is huckleberry dumplings with vanilla ice cream. Well, that's the most interesting answer we've had so far. But then your all-time favorite is apple pie. So desserts. Let me list off my desserts. You can't go wrong with a good... Oh, for the love of Hydro... What is it with Kevin and accuracy today? This is wild. And it did try to use Howl. Okay. So anyway, Buck. So I like a good ice cream. Obviously, like mint chocolate chip and like chocolate and strawberry without the bits are all very good. But I mean, there's so many good ice cream flavors. Basically, they're all good. Basically, like butterscotch and all kinds of stuff. Elizabeth, hi, welcome back. Lovely to see you. If people have not yet clicked like on the video, could they please click like on the video? I forgot to say at the beginning. Let's all click like on the video now. Let's just all take a break. Let's all take a moment. I'm officially not catching this until you all have clicked like on the video and the number of likes outweigh the number of people watching the stream. No, I'm kidding. We will keep going. But Elizabeth, hi. It's been a while since we've seen you as well. Like, we've got Jake, we've got you. This is lovely. Don't forget to wish Kevin a happy birthday if you haven't either. If you haven't yet. Yeah. Oh yeah, the Donkey Kong Bonanza Direct is tomorrow. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. If I'm awake for it, I'll definitely watch it live. I'm not gonna like set an alarm for it, but there's a good chance if I remember it like is happening tonight, I'll probably wake up at the right time just naturally, and then I'll like watch it. So that's usually the way things happen. Right, Conowat, if you would like to try for some science, for some pie pants, then you can do that if you like, because then we can just pick whatever's like a good, you know, final Pokemon. Come on, ground type or Rhydon. Rhydon would be amazing here. Come on, we need to set your alarm to the DK rap. Oh, Swoobat. Okay, that's terrible. Okay, well, we're picking something else. Do we want Lipard, or Lipard has berries, and then we have 2 backpackers if we go for Kangaskhan? Actually, maybe we should go for Kangaskhan because Swoobat is bad against Lipard. I'm going to pick the backpackers. Backpackers! And we could do citrus berry tricks, maybe. Like, we pick a citrus berry on the first backpacker, and then a good item on the other one. Well, a hold item for the other. Let's see what we got. Oh, okay. I'm going to go with Expert Belt. I know Life Orb is more powerful, but I don't want to, like, lose all my health. So, I had some good items there, I have to admit. But yeah, Gage, good reminder though about the DK thing. I have been like remembering it, but good as a discussion point. It's going to be interesting to see what they talk about, because when they did like the Mario Kart World Direct, they didn't really talk about stuff that like they hadn't already talked about. In some ways, like there wasn't a whole load of new information, and so I'm interested in what they could reveal about DK that like isn't already known or that people haven't already discovered from. Because one thing I think with the Mario Kart World thing is that people have been able to play it, right? So like it was kind of one of these things where a lot of people had, although like say it hadn't been officially announced, oh here's a blah 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 blue blah, people had been like, oh, this item's in the game because I played the game and this item's in it. So then news outlets were reporting, oh, this item is in the game. So, and I kind of wonder if like the same thing is going to happen with DK, where it's like, well, no, we knew that because we played it and reported about it based on playing it. But still. Has no one gotten a shiny Tyrantrum? I feel like someone. It's Swoobat for... We're going to do Swoobat for Kangaskhan, right? Because, like, Swoobat's bad and Kangaskhan is moderately decent, right? Like, that's the plan. The big reveal is that it's actually an elaborate remake of 64. I hope not. Don't get me wrong. Like, the 64 game is fine. But I actually was never really that big as big a fan as I was of the SNES games. I never really took to 64 much. And I played it like, probably almost like a decade ago or so now. I like replayed it for like, you know, what was like my second playthrough a decade ago or so. Like first time I'd played it since I was like a kid. And, since I was like a kid playing it. And like, it just, like, it's fine. But it is kind of like, you know, sometimes it's just like, oh, you just walk into this place, there's a banana. Like, oh, here's a mini game, there's a banana. Like, I don't know. Like Mario... And again, don't get me wrong, Mario 64 has a lot of, like, anticlimactic stars and stuff like that, sure. But still, DK64, there's actually just not a whole lot to it, and there is like a lot of the switching, and there is some like janky controls and stuff like that, and there's like a good idea in there, but I don't think it's actually that great in all the sort of ultimate execution. Good bosses though. Do you remember there are not enough collectibles in 64? Oh gosh, yeah, the collectibles. So many collectibles. 2, 4, 6, 8. Ooh, that cheer was great! Oh, special attack. Okay. We're all using physical moves, aren't we? Okay, that cheer was not great. I rescind my great cheer. Okay. Oh, and it's nullifying as well. No, not the nullifying. Not the null. Oh, sucker punch. More like a sucker's lunch. The hub. That's it. Good music as well. Good music. Good music. A good idea. I liked the new Kongs, like Lanky, Tiny, and Chunky were all pretty cool. Although I don't get why they couldn't have just had Dixie. Aside from the fact that Tiny can, like, shrink down. Like, she was small, and then she could get smaller. But apart from that... And then they've made her, like, taller than Dixie in subsequent games. I'm very confused by that. Yeah. But let's see. Hang on. Did I miss any chat there? I feel like I might have missed something. I feel like someone but has no one during the strike streams gotten a Tyrantrum? I thought maybe someone might have, but yeah. So I'm good here, but yeah, we need to get rid of that Swoobat. So, yeah. So we're going to get another chance at an item in a second. So let's see if we can... If you don't have ideal items, now's your time to get a better one. Let's see what we can get. I'm going to switch my expert belt for this expert belt. I think that sounds like a sort of like the expert thing to do. So that should be good. And then let's see what else we're getting. Oh, Quick Claw and Marsh Stomp. Citrus Berry on Kangaskhan. That's pretty nifty. And then I missed what the Lycanroc had, but... Nintendo is quite strange when it comes to adding playable characters. They can be. I think the main thing... I honestly think one of the biggest questions people have for tomorrow is Diddy Kong going to show up in this game? I genuinely think that's one of the biggest questions. Is like, will we see Diddy Kong tomorrow? With his slightly new redesign. Oh, Conowat makes an interesting thing here, a point here. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah, Conowat makes an interesting point. So I saw a meme yesterday of the SpongeBob snail racing episode. Mild spoilers for a, like, 20-year-old SpongeBob episode if you've never seen it, but are dying to. They have a snail race. And basically, the snail that you don't expect to win wins. But there's kind of a moment where Squidward's like, well, if I didn't win and you didn't win, then that means... And then they cut to the, you know, the unexpected winner winning. That's how much I'll spoil it. But so they have this moment of like, well, if I didn't win and you didn't win, then that means... And then they, like, show, like, the crossing of the finish line of the winner. And I saw that meme with, like, I can't quite remember what it had. It had, like, it had for the snails, I think it had, like, Waluigi, and then it had, like, Isaac from Golden Sun or something like that, and it's like, wait, if you're not in Smash Bros, and I'm not, like, if he's not in Smash Bros, and he's not in Smash Bros, then that means, and then it shows the Piranha Plant in Smash Bros. And I just thought that was really funny. So... And the winner is Rocky! Yes. That's for yesterday, SquarePants! Right, oh, Sludge Wave. No! No! If Marsh Stomp gets poisoned, then it's all okay. Yeah, maybe it might have had... Maybe, like, Geno could have been on there. That would have been a funny one, But yeah, so that was basically the idea of the joke. Like, if you're not in Smash Bros. And you're not in Smash Bros, then that means... And then it's like, it's Piranha Plant! So... I like... The Piranha Plant was, like... Here's the thing, though. The Piranha Plant was, like, quite fun in terms of the moveset, though. So anyway, Team 1, that was fun. But we do need to hurry up, because that blasted Persian took way too long. Way too long. Okay, so Gage, Jake, and Skywatcher, are you all ready for a Kartana in like 60 seconds? I hope you are. Get your game ready. Oh, Colin, hi. Hey, Bo, you're on Switch 2 right now. Oh, congrats for getting one. I do not have one, so... that Persian isn't shiny, is it? It would be darker, right? It's just on this television right now, it looks really light. But yeah, so I don't have a Switch 2, so I'm still on the Switch, playing my Switch 1 game. Persian, no. Lycanroc, no. Kangaskhan, no. Kevin didn't get a shiny, boo. But will we get the slightly purple Thunderous? Oh, no. Why does everything look different today? The lighting in this room is different today, I swear. Okay, so no sparkles. Oh, it's a jolly Persian. Ho, ho, ho. And then a lonely Lycanroc, lone wolf. And then a naive Kangaskhan. And a let's not be too hasty Thunderous. So there we go. Right. Anyone and everyone. So let's get the what did I say I was gonna get? Was it the Poison? Let's get the Persian. I don't know. It's fun. And you checked Pokemon save data plus Animal Crossing has been transferred over. Okay, so your save files did transfer all good and safely. Nice, because there is a story going around about a person who they had like put everything onto their save file, like even like old Pokemon, and then they transferred them, and then they lost them, and it's, you know. And I feel sorry for the person, you know, but if you are one of those people who are putting all your like Ruby and Sapphire Pokemon into the games and not Pokemon Home, like you've got to be careful about that. Okay. So, let's see. Oh, I can't remember who it was who needed the Armor Rouge help, but was there anyone who could help with Armor Rouge? You're hoping Switch 2 gets games that are like Scarlet and Violet, so you don't got to waste $400. Oh no, they will. Like Gen 10 is coming to Pokemon, and it will be at like the end of next year. It was Jake. Okay. Well, maybe Jake in like 20 minutes will have someone. Okay, so welcome back. Would you like us to keep a record of where you found Thunderous this time? I think that sounds like a good idea. So, Kartana, Team 2, Gage, Jake, Skywatcher, please come on down. Yes, I did see that they had added a bunch of Switch 2 stuff to the Switch 1 updates. It's pretty cool. We've had those for a while now, haven't we, basically, in like the lead up to the, like definitely like over a month or so. Right, Kartana, Team 2. Let's go 0617 and then like 0233. So 0617 0233. This is for Kartana, this is for Gage, Jake, and Skywatcher. And then maybe Jake, we can try and get you an Armor Rouge afterwards. Jake, if you still struggle with it or anything, maybe if you're still around to like the end of the stream, maybe I could help you, or like another time or something. So basically, Kartana is super duper weak to fire, okay? So fire is hers fire is the best thing to use. Fighting is also good, but fire is the × 4 super effective. Special attack is definitely better over physical, because its special attack is super weak and its physical defense is actually pretty good. And watch out for its leaf blade, okay? Don't be careful of like water and ground types and stuff like that, because it does have leaf blade and that can be kind of scary. So there we go. Okay, these are terrible. Gosh. I am going to go with Escavalier because it quadruple resists grass and because it has a good variety of moves. It could be good to use on the way. But otherwise, these kind of suck. Oh, you have a shiny. Everything is shiny. You have a feeling they'll release the Gen 10 games on the same day Red and Green released in Japan. See, that's one thing. That's why that's one of the reasons I didn't want Gen 10 this year, because next year is the 30th anniversary, so it was always going to make more sense. But I want them to make new games every 4 years. Please just take that extra time. Like, there are so many, like, spin-offs and DLC updates, and... Because now, the thing about Pokemon games now is we have this continued rollout of content. Pokemon is not the same as it used to be. This is the thing I get annoyed about with, like, when people bash... Oh, Altaria is to the right, okay? So there is Altaria... Oh, but then there's an actual fire type in the top left! No! Okay, we need to go for the fire on the top left then, I guess. So let's go to the left, to the left, to the left. Everybody's gonna go right to the left. And when I say right to the left, I mean just to the left. Correctly to the left. Okay. But no, but that's the thing. Pokemon is a very different thing now, and people don't seem to understand this. They like compare Pokemon Sword and Shield to, like, you know, Diamond and Pearl or something. But it's like, no, but they're very different experiences. Because we're and granted, and you can complain about, like, the DLC model. Like, oh, did Sword and Shield, like, hold back content? Because they released that DLC content, like, months after the game came out. They didn't, like, make the game and then on a whim go, oh, you know what? We should make some DLC for this. Like, they probably made deliberately held back content. And we can talk about the ethics of that and stuff, like, another time, right? So I get that. But it is kind of just where gaming is right now. Like, loads of games do it. You can't, like, blame Pokemon for doing a thing that loads of other games in the industry do. And so, but basically, Pokemon Sword and Shield was like a 3-year gameplay experience, though. Because it came out, and then, like, 6 months after it came out, in fact, they actually just celebrated the 5-year anniversary of this, the Isle of Armor came out. That was like 5 years ago yesterday, I think, or something like that. So then they had, like, the Isle of Armor, and then they had the Crown Tundra. And all the while throughout this, they had loads of events, like releasing, like, raid events for the G-Max Pokemon, right? Like, they had an event early on for, like, G-Max Snorlax, right? And then they would have events for other G-Max Pokemon. And then, once they had an event for every G-Max Pokemon, they had shiny events for various Pokemon. Oh, here's where you can get this Pokemon and that Pokemon. And you didn't need the DLC to get them, and they often included DLC Pokemon. They had an event for, like, Omanyte, where you could get a shiny Omanyte. And an Omanyte was part of the DLC, but not part of the base game. But you didn't need the base game to be able to participate in this Omanyte event. You didn't even need to, like, have a friend invite you to a raid. Like, you could just raid for them solo yourself. As long as you had an internet connection to, like, update to the event, then, like, you're good. But yeah, so like, Sword and Shield was, like, this 3-year gameplay experience where, like, they were constantly rolling out events and stuff like that. Admittedly, they did do this a little bit with Sun and Moon, where they had, like, the missions that you could do, like, the global missions, but those weren't as good. But yeah, Sword and Shield, though, it had all these things. Jupiter, hello, welcome. So, Pokemon games are kind of like this elongated experience now, and as such, it means you don't need to release a new one every 3 years now, because you have DLC, you have raid events. You just don't need to do all this. So Chinchino, I think, is a Chinchino with regards to... Unless we wanted to, like, switch Skarmory, like, temporarily or something, but, you know, that's about it. So, of course, the AI wastes our time with multi-hitting moves, and I know, oh gosh. So we still want to go to the left, which is what we should always be doing. Go to the left. But no, okay. It's a Center Scorch, right? I think, so... It sucks that we keep having to fight these Pokemon that are not very good, but so basically, as long as we all turn 1 Dynamax and everything, Jake is going to be getting the Center Scorch, and Jake is going to be winning the battle for us with a G-Max Center Scorch. That's the plan. all things like all these things included, haters, the trees. That's the thing. It's like I am sorry, but like, don't get me wrong. I love Pokemon Red and Blue. They're very good games, but but people, I think people like romanticize the like people talk about like, oh, there's all this post game content with some of these old games, and there's actually really not that much post game content. Like, Sword and Shield has like the Battle Tower and the Sword, Wood, and Shield story, and yes, they're dumb characters. That's why we love them here at Beauvo Games, okay? Sword, Wood, and Shield are fun, I don't care. But like, yes, this game is a bit light on the old post-game content. Why? Because they knew they were releasing a DLC. Like, and I know it sucks that you have to like pay to get the more extra content. I know that it sucks. It really does. But like, you've got a massive Pokédex to fill. Like, compare this to Red and Blue. In Red and Blue, all you can do basically is fight any trainers who you didn't fight, complete the Pokédex, and go to the Cerulean Cave and get Mewtwo. That's it. That's all you've got in Red and Blue. There is really nothing there. And if you sort of go, well, this game just has like complete the Pokédex, catch a legendary Pokemon, and the third thing, you know. But it's like, okay, fine, yeah, sure, whatever. Like, but it's like the Pokédex is way bigger, and the Pokédex in this game is way more fun to complete. And it's actually more realistic to complete the other Pokédex in this game because of like the internet and stuff like that. So, oh, Elizabeth, you're waiting for Sword to download and you're playing Breath of the Wild. Oh, good. Jake, all your data transfer with no problem for Switch 2. That's good. But yeah, and Shade Van Fan, hello, welcome. So, and obviously then you have the DLC. Again, I do not look forward to like having two games that are like $80 each and having like a $40 DLC. Like, I hate that basically the cost of Pokemon Sword and Shield is going to be the cost of one game plus the DLC. Like, in like a year and a half, you know? Or whatever, but still. Or two years, I should say, really. But yeah. Anyway. Yeah, we've got no science, no nothing. We just gotta keep trundling on. Okay, but we are going to the left, then we'll face the backpacker, and then we'll go to the left. Okay. Come on, backpacker. Give Gage a citrus berry. Or some leftovers, at least. Something healing. I'm going to go for a quick claw because I'm going to suck against a fire type and maybe I can get a ground move in if I'm lucky. Or water, actually. I could use Razor Shell. More like raise some hell. The Kartana paths are always cruel. They have been lately. Again, they weren't always. We used to always get like a pretty good, reliable fire type like early on. We'd usually be set pretty early on, but lately they've just been pretty brutal. The only healing was a Shell Bell. Oh, the perfect thing for a Skarmory, yes. Heal based on your damage output. Yes, that's delightful. Absolutely. Well done, game. Delightful. But yeah. But again, guys, like, you know, I've played this Pokemon Shield for about, like, 600 hours in, like, the past 10.5 months. Like, with you guys, as part of the Strike Streams. Right. Oh, wait, no. Oh, sorry, I should have done Razor Shell. Because ground is bad against Bug. Sorry. I'm really sorry. I just wanted to check the power between them, and then I went into, oh yeah, I need to pick the more powerful one. But it's like, no, but only one of them's super effective, you ding-dong. Sorry, I do apologize. I'm not a ding-dong, but that was a very ding-dongy thing to do. Oh, and it's gone for Skarmory. But we didn't get to use the Shell Bell. Dang. Yeah, Xander. Like, a hammer for me on Kevin's birthday. I did that on purpose, Kevin. Like, the whole thing was a setup so that I could get the hammer instead of Kevin. There we go. Times 4 super effective. That's nice, at least. Drill. But look, I'm gonna get a quick claw. I'm gonna get a quick claw razor shell here, and it's all gonna be okay. We did half health, like that's good enough. Did somebody say hammer? Oh, there we go. Okay. Right. Let's go. Oh, there you go. Quick claw razor shell. 2, 4, 6, 8. Is this cheer feeble or great? Oh, it's feeble. But there's the razor shell. It did hit at least. So there you go. Defense down. Ow. We needed defense down. But this, if we get a rock tomb here, then we win, I think. And if it has the teeniest bit of health left, then it's because I didn't use the super effective move, and I'm so sorry, but it worked. Oh, wait. Skarmory, oh, Skarmory Dynamaxed. Gage makes a good point here. Skarmory Dynamaxed, but then died, and then we had a whole turn afterwards. So this would, in theory, in game theory, mean that I'm due to Dynamax as player 1. So, yeah, I need to take the... Sorry, Kadabra. I'm sorry, Kadabra. But, yeah, I need to switch here. I do apologize. But if I get a quick claw clutch, then this will be pretty funny. Well pointed out, Gage. Well pointed out. I got absorbed in... I got hit a bit... I got bonked a bit too hard by the hammer and was distracted. Okay. Da, 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 da. Okay, and also Kieran in a scepter got a shiny Azumarill, which is very cool. Congrats, that's a good one. Again, I'm just gonna put my idea out there for Nintendo. Second shinies, create second shinies to kind of create, you know, to fix the errors of previous shinies. And create more merchandise, create more shiny hunters, shiny hunting streams. Because again, like, Marill and Azurill are bright green, and then Azumarill is bright gold. So, have a green Azumarill, and have a gold Azurill and gold Marill. It makes sense. But obviously have them all evolve into the right thing, you know, have them evolve into the right thing, though. I even prepared getting an expert belt. I know, I did see your expert belt, and I was like, that's so perfect. Right, Kartana is using Sword Stance, so if it gets a beast boost off, we're going to be in a lot of trouble here. Right, Dazzling Gleam. More like a Dazzling Beam. But here's the Centinferno. Kadoosh. Within the first 2 minutes of being back in Breath of the Wild, Elizabeth fell off a cliff. Sounds about right. Well done, Team 2. We made it through. Yeah, sorry about the Skarmory. But we did it. Again, you only need that one good fire type, but it's nice getting it earlier on. But yeah. And yes, yeah, the second shinies, like, have better odds or something. You know, have, like... Again, they could, like, scale back the odds a bit now because of all that. If you're going to be able to spawn in 30 Pokemon at once, you don't need, like, 1 in 4,000 shiny odds. As much as, you know, that would help. But if they're going to have busted shiny hunting methods, like, they can put the odds back down. Right, Chinchino is a Chinchino. Glalie is not shiny. Centiskorch is not shiny. I need a shiny Centiskorch, though. But will we get the Silver Thinged Kartana? No! Dang. So we are going to go for Uxie next, so please get fingers on keyboards at the ready for when I ask the question that you know I'm going to ask in 1 minute. But yeah, no sparkles, no sparkles, no sparkles. Let's check some natures, though, shall we? Oh, we got a timid Kartana. And then we've got, is that relaxed? Or, yeah, relaxed Chinchino. A rash Glalie, yep. And then, oh, Timid, there's your dupe. Oh, no, Jolly, sorry. No, Jolly and Timid. Timid and Jolly. Oh, okay, no dupes. Okay, that's pretty cool. But yeah, it's funny we've got a Jolly Center Scorch, whereas Timid would be better. And then we've got a Timid Kartana when a Jolly would be better. But oh well, them's the breaks. I'm going to go with the Glalie. Why not? You almost fell off the same cliff again! That's really funny. Okay. So, chat, my lovely chat. We need to figure out who is around and able to do a Yuxi. If you are around and able to do a Yuxi, I need you to say, strike the number of times you have played today and say, I can do Yuxi. So ready, set, bow, let me know. Let's figure out who's in Team 3. Kevin, Kevin is in because it's Kevin's birthday. Like, today will kind of be a bit of an oops all Kevin day, a little bit. And then let's see. We had like 6 people at the start, so it kind of made sense to like, it like made sense to, you know, sort of not have Kevin do everything. But when we get to this point of the stream, you know, I'm gonna let Kevin in a little bit more. So we've got Kieran, Jake. So we do have 3 people right there. Kevin, Kieran, Jake. If there's anyone else who can do Yuxi, speak now or forever hold your peace. Otherwise, I am going to have the 3 of you. I'm already putting it on the spreadsheet. Mr. Spreadsheet, spread me a sheet. Bum, 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 bum. And then, right. Welcome back. Would you like us to keep a record of where you found Kartana? Would you like us to keep a record of everything? I think I will. So yeah. Right, 10-second countdown. Otherwise, it's going to be Kevin, Kieran, Jake for Yuxi. 10, 9, 8, 7. Please connect on the Ycom and click like on the video if you haven't already. 6. Did I say 7? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so Kevin, Kieran, and Jake, please come on down. Please click Y on the Ycom. If you have not, if for anyone out there, if you have not clicked like on the video, please do so. We did just beat another boss, and it does just help out so much. But let's see what we've got. We're gonna say anything goes, and then the golden Yuxi. Where is Kiba? Where is Kiba? A question philosophers have been asking since the dawn of time. Along with why. Okay, so 06170252. 22. But yeah, 06170252 or 06170252. Right, so you and Kevin, and we just need Jake. Oh wait, was Kiba here? I don't recall seeing. Did I not say hi to Kiba even though Kiba was here? Kiba, I did not then say hi. Okay, I'm gonna have a drink of water whilst you wait for Jake. Yeah, Kevin, Kieran, Jake. Kiba did show up for a second. Oh, I'm sorry I missed that. Again, as a reminder to everyone, I am still on a sort of like a temp setup where I have the text on my chat is way bigger. And what that means is like right now I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can see 7 messages on my screen at the minute. So it's like, you know, normally I can see like between 10 and 15. But at the minute I can only see about 7, so it does mean I am more prone to missing messages and stuff like that. So, Xander, what did you try and do in a power-hungry, crazed move? Xander, I tried to overthrow the stream. Jake. Jake was here a minute ago, I swear. Yeah, 2:51, so 3 minutes ago, Jake said about being able to do Yuxi, and Jake isn't like what behind on the. Oh, you're still connecting. Oh, well then I tell you what. Hang on. If you're still connecting, that means it's not working. Let's all jump out and do a quick disconnect and reconnect, okay? because we have had disconnects recently, so it's probably not a bad idea for all of us to do this, all 4 of us. So let's go on the YCOM and disconnect. And then we will then reconnect, okay? A plus and a plus. Just YouTube... Oh, it's just YouTube reminding you that you are a mod. That's funny. See, I thought it was you gonna be, like, trying to do something, and it's like, oh, sorry, you don't have the power for that one. But yeah. Okay, hang on. I am connected, right? Yes. Okay, good. So we're gonna... Anyway, anything goes. So anything goes. And then I'll say Yuxi. Oh, you don't have the paraglider. Oh. Okay. Let's do an ever so slightly different code. 0617 and then 0255, okay? So 06170255. That's the code. Ready, set, bow. I'm taking over this... Oh, no, wait, Xander. No, I gave Xander ideas. Guys, help! No, okay. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah. I did say about this at the very end of yesterday's stream, but I'm going to say about it today. I've been playing Dragon Quest XI, and it's, like, on the Switch, and it's, like, quite a good game. But it's, like, very basic. And I'm, like, I was having fun with it, but the thing is I'm told the game is, like, I'm only, like, say, like, halfway through the game, and I feel like I should be nearly done with the game. And it's sort of, like, basic enough where I just don't feel like it warrants... The amount of time I've put into it so far, the game hasn't really made me feel like I need to do all of that amount of time again. Like, oh, there's still, like, half of the content left. It's like, I feel like this game has shown me pretty much everything it has to offer. It's just very basic. So, you guys know this. Dark, Ghost, Bug. Don't use ground moves. And try and lower its... If we can lower its defenses, like with Max Darkness... or Max Phantasm, then that can be good as well. But Vespiquen's nifty, Throat Chop is nifty, and Screech. Throat Chop and Screech are nifty. And then, yeah. But basically, the like analogy I had for, and then you can just kind of pick. I wouldn't go for Gerda just in case, but like Charmeleon or Wailmer, either's fine. Charmeleon is the better Pokemon, I would say. So, right, here we go. Let's see what we've got here. Beartic does have a dark move, but it's a fighting type. I don't think we want that. Let's see what we got. Was there dark in the middle? Theory. Okay, hang on. Okay, I'm not seeing any actual, like, dark or anything like that. There is a scientist we could go for if we went to the right, and given that left is a Vaporeon, and that Vaporeon is good against all our fire and ground types. Okay, we're going for the Vaporeon. I wish I hadn't said about Beartic being weak to Psychic. And I mean Beware. I keep saying Beartic, don't I? Yes, I Beware. There's too many bears in this mode. Okay, well, good luck beating the Vaporeon with the fire types. Do we have physical moves at least? We do. Okay. I can lower its defense with Max Phantasm, and then Vespiquen and Marowak can kind of help out. What I can do, actually, is I could do one Max Phantasm for the defense, and then I could use Max Strike, and maybe that'll help. But this will be fun. This will be fun. Don't worry. It'll be fine. But no, the thing I did... Yeah, no, it was Poltegeist, which is terrible. Although, actually though, if we are able to turn 4 Dynamax, we could still take the Poltegeist and use Max Darkness, maybe. Like, that could be an idea. But then again, Max Darkness isn't very good because we've got a load of physical attackers, so... Yeah, I don't know. We'll see how this goes. There was Science to the right as well, which maybe we could have, like, switched Charmeleon for on a whim, but... oh, wait, did it just use Charm on me? Did you use Charm on me, Vaporeon? Okay, well, I'm going to just have to keep lowering the defense here. Right, attack order. Okay, that did a lot. That was good. And that wasn't even a crit, so that's cool. Okay, I'm just going to keep going with Max Phantasm. Then, more like Donate Plasm. If I'd only gotten the one... If I hadn't got Charmed, I would have switched to Max Strike, but... But it charmed me, so... Oh, and now it's... No! Oh, come on, what is it? What is with this thing? Big Flareon versus Big Vaporeon. I know, it's pretty cool, isn't it? I like it. I'm gonna just take a quick picture there. Right, attack order. Oh, gosh. Right, and then Boomerang. So this won't do as much because of the flippin' charm. Right, Max Phantasm, here we go. Like, it couldn't have used Charm on, like, Charmeleon? It's got Charm in the name, dang it. Oh, Max Guy's a crud. Watch out, guys! Gals, non-binary pals! Okay, there it did use the move on the right Pokemon, so to speak. Oh, and a crit, dang it. I was gonna say, that did a lot of damage, like, but that's why it was a crit. Right, Max Phantasm. More like Donate Plasm. It's not going to quite get the KO, but if Vespiquen can just get this one more hit, this would be helpful. It would be very helpful indeed. Yes! Okay. Right, we'll have to plan our next moves carefully. I don't know if, like, Charmeleon switching for Vaporeon could be good, just because Vaporeon is, like, a better Pokemon than Charmeleon. That's my theory, my game theory. Yeah, I don't know. No, I was gonna say about Dragon Quest XI. It's like, it's got a good story, and it's sort of, like, fun, but it's very basic. And the thing is I just feel like I'm kind of, like, ready to be sort of almost done with this game. And if I am only, like, halfway through, it's like, that's way too long. That's way too much game for something that's, like, so basic. And the thing I kind of likened it to, that a bunch of you may not have heard at the end of, like, yesterday's stream, was basically, like, if you had, do we want to do Glalie because of the Backpacker? And then we could do the Poltegeist? I don't know. I don't know what... Glalie does have Crunch. Glalie has... Okay, maybe we could switch Charmeleon for Glalie, because Glalie has Crunch, and Max No, because it's not Max Phantasm, though. It's Max Darkness. It's basically the same... It's the same issue Poltegeist has, except maybe Glalie is marginally stronger. Oh, this is annoying, isn't it? Oh, Cuba, welcome back. We were just talking about you. Okay. All good stuff, don't worry. Okay, I'm gonna Burning Jealousy, and hopefully this works. But the thing I kind of likened it to was if you picture like the original Super Mario Bros. On NES, and you picture Super Mario Bros. Wonder on the Switch, right? So the two, basically, like, the newest 2D Mario game and the oldest 2D Mario game. The original Super Mario Bros. Is a very fun game. It's a good game, you know. Its physics are a little heavy or whatever, but that's fine. But basically, though, like, it's got the mushroom, it's got the fire flower, and there are, like, 5 or 6 enemies, right? And, like, not many different types of obstacle or anything like that. It's a very basic game. They get 32 levels out of it. It's about the right length, you know? Mario Bros. Wonder, conversely, has many, like, power-ups and game mechanics, and as such, it has, like, you know, like 100 levels or whatever. Like, there's a lot going on there. So... Oh, okay, I'm glad this Glalie's being an idiot. I'll just say that. Whereas, like, Mario Bros. Wonder, like, it has all these mechanics and all these, like, power-ups and all these, like, features and all the, you know, and all these, like, sort of, you know, like, complex level designs and stuff that utilize these different gameplay mechanics and features. So it having, like, 100 levels feels worthy of that. Heck, I mean, Mario Bros. Wonder probably could have had more than that, even. But, like, if the original Super Mario Bros. Had, like, 100 levels, it just would have felt like a bit much, because there just wouldn't have really been a whole lot there. I know someone will pipe in and say, oh, but on Mario Maker you can... It's like, yeah, but that's usually because they then introduce, like, things that didn't exist in the original Mario Bros. Or whatever. I do think Glalie could switch to Charmeleon. We could do a Charmeleon switch here, because Glalie does have the crunch at least. It does have Fake Tears as well, which is quite a nifty, novel move. But yeah, Vespiquen hanging in there, Kevin hanging in there. Right, who are we good against here? That is the question. Do we want to go for Poltegeist anyway, just because it's kind of rubbish? Like, it'll be easy for us to defeat, you know? I'm going to go Leperberry, just so that if I run out of Burning Jealousy PP, I'd still have it. Or Shadow Ball. But yeah, I'm going to go to the left, to the left. Hey, we've just gone left, left, left twice in a row. That's quite cool. Well, provided we do go left here. We better go left here. You chose the path with the berries. That's also smart as well. But yeah. Oh, with Poltegeist. Oh, man. It's kind of a shame. I will just throw this idea out there. If Marowak didn't Dynamax here, it could use Boomerang, which gets 2 hits on Poltegeist, and then it would mean I get to Dynamax, and I could use Max Phantasm, which is better than Max Darkness. So I will just throw that idea out there. Marowak using Boomerang is actually a better move against Poltegeist than a Max Quake, just because of Poltegeist's ability. So I will just throw that suggestion out there, of like holding off the Dynamax for a turn, because my Max Phantasm will be better than a Glalie Max Darkness. I just want to throw that out there. And Dual Wing Beat. Yes, Dual Wing Beat as well. Yeah, Dual Wing Beat, Boomerang. They're both really fun moves to use in this battle. Excellent avatar, by the way. Because I was thinking, like, having Max Phantasm would be better than Max Darkness. Oh, the Quick Claw! Here we go. Okay, Boomerang. So look, there's one. So that does, like, you know, that much. But then look, Weak Armor. Okay. And then, speed is going to go up. Yes. But then, like, here's another one. And then that did, like, about as much damage. Or maybe even more. I don't know. That was kind of crazy, actually. And then, so Glalie will Dynamax next turn. Make sure Glalie... Oh, come on, really? Nevertheless, the lowering of the defense is still used. Even if it gets all its health back here, the lowering of the defense is still a useful thing here. So, like, we might even one-turn this thing. I wish I could hit it physically. Oh, if I'd used a Burning Jealousy, I could have burned it. That would have been funny. Okay, Dual Wing Beat. Let's see how much this does. Oh, okay. We're probably not going to quite KO it. But still, this is fun, though. Its speed can't go any higher. But its defense is so bad. Dang, look at that. Oh, and a crit. Oh, that was really close. But we might get another Quick Claw here. And you could just use a safer, more accurate move now that its defense is so low. But... okay. Okay. Weak Armor is kind of bad on Poltegeist. Like, here's the thing. Weak Armor on Poltegeist, like a Poltegeist, is actually a really good move because Poltegeist gets Shell Smash, right? So, crunch more like a lunch. So like, basically, with like the right and it gets a stored power. So like Shell Smash. Oh yeah, if you have like Shell Smash and stored power, and you have like Weak Armor, right? That is like a really good combination altogether, right? But, like, that's the thing. But if you don't have stored power... it's like... then it really sucks. Like, if you had stored power, it would basically mean you get, like, a boost every time you get hit. But if you don't have stored power, it's just kind of useless. Like, having Sucker Punch and Giga Drain just kind of sucks. So, but yeah. So we don't want the Poltegeist. Because it has Psy Shock instead of... again, some of these Pokemon, I just don't get with Poltergeist, it just seems like a really... The only thing I can think about is if it's the perfect form and not the phony form or something like that. Like, that's the only thing I can think about having Poltergeist in this mode. Because if you give it that moveset, it's terrible. Anyway, Kaz, hi, welcome, welcome. Okay, so here's Yuxi. More like a Bluesky. Yeah, I'm gonna max fat. So we don't need to use Screech or anything with Marowak because I'm gonna be lowering its defense here. So I think we can just attack this right away, basically. And now, obviously, Marowak could get a quick claw, and yes, that could play into it, but both spilling the tea about Poltergeist. No, but yeah, so, but that's it, like, Stored Power Poltergeist is an incredible Pokemon, but if you don't have, like, Stored Power, it just is kind of meh. So yeah, right, here we go. Right, Psychic, hang in there, Vespiquen. Good. Wouldn't be Kevin if Kevin wasn't targeted on his birthday. Okay. So here's Max Phantasm. More like Donate Plasm. Okay. Okay, so there's the defense down. So hopefully this will... Okay, here's the attack order. So that did a nice amount as well. And then Throat Chop. Nice. So Yuxi can't go anymore. Good. And then we can't use any terrain type stuff now. If it uses Max Mindstorm, we can't use any terrain type stuff. But right, Future Sight. Oh, hang in there, Vespiquen. Right, Crunch. More like a lunch. I love how even with Future Sight, which isn't hitting yet, it's still going for Kevin though. Right, okay. So there's more defense down. And then it is getting desperate. It is going to start using generative AI. But here's the Throat Chop. Come on, let this finish it. Oh, come on. That was so close. Swift, shake it off, everyone. Shake it off. Okay. Okie doke. Part of me wonders if I'd used a max strike if we would have won, but I think it's still one of those things where you guys need your boost to yours attacks. There's the Quick Claw Clutch for the win, though! Well done, everyone. Well done. But so, stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars. Get those emojis in, and if you have not yet clicked like on the video, please do so now. Team 3, I am smiling with glee. I fear I might have just said Team 2 there, but Team 3, I'm smiling with glee. Very nice work. But yes, anyway, Dragon Quest XI, it's just got a real basicness to it where it feels like the original Super Mario Bros. If it had as many levels as, like, Mario Wonder. And that's not, unfortunately, that's just not a good thing. Like, Mario Bros. Is great because it's a nice little game you can beat in, like, half an hour. And this game sort of feels like it would have been a nice, like, 30-hour game. And the fact that it could be, like, 60 to 100 is kind of, it's just very daunting. Okay. Vaporeon is a no. Glalie is a no. 2 times I had Glalie, but Poltergeist is a no. No shinies for Kevin. Boo. Okay, but let's get the Golden Yuxi. Oh, it is the Golden Yuxi. Yes, the Golden Yuxi. Yes, it is Kevin. Birthday luck. Yes. Yes! The Golden Yuxi! Yes! This is my second shiny in the new house! Oh my gosh! Ah! Okay, hang on, I have to be very careful now. I have to be very careful. Hang on. Okay. Let's just check. No sparkles there, no sparkles there, no sparkles there, but sparkles there, baby! Okay, let's check the natures as well. Oh, a modest Vaporeon. That's really good, guys. Should we go for that? No, because we got a docile Glalie, a serious Glalie, and then like an impish Poltergeist. And then, oh, there it is! There it is! It's a Lax Yuxi! A Lax Golden Yuxi! Yes! Yes! Yes, 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 yes. It's Lax. That's hilarious. I love that it's lax. I love that it's lax. Because Uxie's a defensive Pokemon, so having one defense up and another defense down is somehow even worse on a Pokemon where you rely on its defenses. It's great. Oh, I said I was overdue for a shiny legendary. And for one of my tickets, and it's why you have to tune in. Like, whenever I say that, like, I'm not just saying it, I'm saying it from a position of mathematics. I always get them. Ah, yes. Oh my gosh. Okay, so hang on, we have to make sure we get the Uxie now. Hang on, so there we go. So I'm just going to select the Uxie. I just want to make sure its tail is nice and up and everything. So will you take the golden Uxie? Yes. Yes, I will. You handed over the stuff. And there we go, 13, flawless victory, baby. Yes. Okay. The golden Uxie. Uxie's been sent to a box. It's been living in a box. It's been living in a cardboard box. Okay. Oh, right. So, well done defeating that tough opponent. I hope we'll see you soon. So guys, gals, non-binary pals, I'm going to ask a favor here. Can the next Pokemon we do be Tapu Bulu, please? I don't know if Kevin has a Tapu Bulu he can host, or did you get one, Kevin? I can't remember. But, or if Kevin can't do Tapu Bulu, could we do Tapu Bulu as number 5? Because I want Tapu Bulu to be my replacement ticket. Because, yeah, just, Tapu Bulu is the last of my non-Ultra Beast Pokemon. And I always said if I got Thunderous or Uxie, I would replace it with Tapu Bulu. So, oh, you were the one who got it from stream, yes. So, yeah. So we will replace Uxie with Bulu, but no, Kevin, let's have you host something now. Like if you have Buzzwole or something, and then maybe like in like 20 minutes we can have like Kiba or someone host a Bulu. You'll get shiny Xander, I am painfully aware of the fact it has been 10.5 months now. We're getting close to like the magic 50 Xander day stream. Like we've almost had as many Xander days as there have been like odds of getting a shiny legendary. But okay. Kevin, let's do a Buzzwole with Kevin. I mean, and Kevin, if you're able to stick around to the end or whatever, but let's get you on another one now, Kevin, and then if you do need to leave afterwards, or you want to leave afterwards, you can. Because I know often, like, during the 5th one, you kind of need to leave, and maybe you do want to stay till the end, but I kind of would like to get this Tapu Bulu locked in as well, though, if that's okay. So maybe if we had... if we did Buzzwole now, if we had like Kevin hosting Buzzwole, who could do, if Kevin hosted Buzzwole, who could do Buzzwole with us? Let me just get this up. The Golden Uxie. I'll have to change Nightpaw after this. Well, I mean, Xander has done like over 100 Dynamax Adventures at this point, so probably close to like 150 or something. So, Xander, if you have all your, your end of round keeps all together, you can count them up, and we can do some maths on that. But okay, so Kiba can do Buzzwole. Hang on, is that my... Oh, that's my newsletter. Okay, but yeah, so let's have Kevin, Kiba. Is there anyone else, or will it be Kevin, Kiba, Kieran? Then maybe we could get Sky for like the Tapu Bulu or something. Okay, if there's anyone else, speak now or forever hold your peace. Otherwise, I'm going to go with Kevin, Kiba, Kieran, the special K-team on Kevin's special day. For Buzzwole. So, I'm going to 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, we got to do a special K-team on Kevin's birthday. Okay, so let's talk to the nice scientist lady. Kevin, you are going to give us a code. Any code you like. But yeah, Kiba, Kieran, Kevin, let's all go to the show. There are only 2 Pokemon here that you know. I'm going to say anything goes. Oh, man. Guys, like the 24th of April was the last time I got one of my tickets. So almost 2 months ago was when I got one of my tickets. So that's wild. Oh, here we go. Kevin says, Kevin has decided it's 0617 and then 7777. So 061 followed by 5 sevens to mess with your head. So here we go. Kieran, you're still questioning how Buzzwole can see. It's a fair point. I think we all question how any insect can see, really, because isn't their vision supposed to be, like, super blurry? Like, they kind of just go on, like, vibes and blurry outlines. I mean, I have blurry vision, but this is ridiculous. Okay, so Kevin and a Kieran and a Bo and a Kiba do. Now, will it be Shirado or Odachi? That is the question. Shiradodachi. If you spell Shirado backwards, it gets Odashi. No, I don't know. Okay, anyway. Kevin and a Kieran and a Bo and a Kiba. So Buzzwole, it's like a Heracross. It's super duper mega weak to flying. And then it's also weak to Fury, Fire, and Psychic in that order. There are a bunch of things that double resist it. Like the aforementioned Flying and Fairy, but also like Ghost and Poison. And we don't really need to worry about the resistances, I don't think. But I'll just give a shout out to like Ghost and Poison. I think I should start giving a shout out to Ghost and Poison though, for like double resisting it. And then, but then what was the other thing I was gonna say? That's the question. And then also special over physical, because this guy is like way bulky physically, but actually not that strong specially. Bit of a Kartana situation, but just not as egregious, perhaps. But yeah, so like special flying is like the way. If we get like Earth Slash or Hurricane, that's like the way to go. I mean, Metang does have a psychic move. Otherwise, so Poison does double resist it. So like, shout out to Poison and Ghost because because they double resist. So like Garbodor and Ninjask both double resist Buzzwole. Skarmory doesn't because it has the Steel. Gosh. But it does have Fly. Oh, I'll go with Skarmory. I was going to go with Ninjask, but I'll go with Skarmory. And then Poliwrath is just a pretty decent all-rounder, I would say, personally. Or Stunfisk, to be honest. Either. Ninjask is like, I don't know. Ninjask is just a good support Pokemon, but I think the other two were better, so we'll figure this out. Sharpedo, Sandaconda... Oh, hang on. Was there a Manectric and does it have Overheat? That is the question. Or was it Boltond? Let's have a look. I think that is Manectric, so maybe if we aim for the Manectric... Oh, and then there is Scyther. Ooh, maybe we could go for, like, Manectric and Scyther, and, like, that could be a good combo. Question is, who do we go for first? I've gone for Sharpedo because I feel like we have a few more things super effective against it, and it's very, very frail. But I think that's a hard choice, to be honest. But the thing is, Sharpedo's very frail, and things like Drain Punch and Poliwrath probably would have done a lot to it. Whereas Sandaconda is, like, kind of bulky. And it's the Beyblade Pokemon. You do need Sandaconda or Shiny. Well, fair enough, then. Okie dokie. I am going to... I'm going to Steel Wing this thing, because it's the best I've got. Luckily, we do have good... This is a pretty good team for Sandstorm, at least. Like, or it's not the worst, at least. Oh, Kevin thought we had to go right to reach Manectric. That's fair enough, to be honest. Like, I didn't really say out loud, like, we can go left. I didn't, like, overtly say that. I was just kind of like, oh, do we go for Sharpedo? Do we go for Sandaconda? But here we go. So there's the Sand Spit. Oh, it's using Glare. More like a flare. Dang it, Garbodor. So you... Right, here's the Steel Wing. Yeah, that did not do very much. I'm a bit scared. Oh, no. Guys, like, stab super effective. Oh, Poliwrath is like our main attacker, and we have to win this in 3 hits. Oh, gosh. Okay, that did a lot, though, so maybe we can still beat this in 3 turns. Okay. We should... hopefully we can still beat this in 3 turns. It's going to be very tight, and we have to just... I know I'm jinxing this. We have to hope we don't, like, miss attacks and stuff like that. But this should be okay. Okay, Scorching Sands, more like a Scorching Clan. We didn't get, like, a disconnect or anything, did we? Right, liquidation. Because I'm wondering if we had a disconnect. Right. Kadoosh. Okay, that's nice. That's nice. And then... Right, Drain Punch. Okay. Not bad. Did Poliwrath use, like, Liquidation or whatever there? I actually didn't see. This is going to be very close. This is going to be very close. Okay, so we've got... Okay, it did attack. Good. As long as it uses its water move, then it's fine. But okay, Metan can't have its stats lowered, so that's fine. Right, there we go. Okay, liquidation, defense down, defense down. No. Okay, but we might get this here. We might get this. Okay. Yes. Did Kiba disconnect? Because Kiba hasn't like posted in chat, and Kiba's had like 3 disconnects recently. Which then makes me worried about the prospect of a Tapu Bulu hosted by Kiba. But we'll have to see what happens. That was very close, though. Well, it would still say his trainer if he disconnected, like, after the battle began. Like if the battle got far enough in, like, it will still say him, but... Oh, no, it still says Shirado. Okay. This is very weird, then. We don't want to really... Well, maybe Garboda could switch for this because, like, paralysis reasons, if you wanted. Okay, no, that's... What? What? Okay. So we want 4th place to switch for Manectric here. We want to go left for Manectric. We have to go left for Manectric here. We're going left for Manectric. Although if that is a... Oh no, it's Pincurchin. If it was a Dedenne, that would have been okay. But no, Manectric. Okay. It does have the advantage against Manectric, because I forgot we had Manectric next and then Scyther, don't we? I couldn't remember who was where. So okay, this is okay then. This is okay. So the question is, do I use Fly to kind of get out the way and be a coward? Or do I attack it and hope for the best? I think I am going to be a coward here, and I do apologize. But... Please don't overheat me. I know. I know. Although, if it did overheat, its special attack would go down. So, but no, here we go. Big Lego building. Polka doll. Or the substitute doll. Oh, come on. No Psychic Fangs. Right, Scorching Sands. More like Scorching Clan. Okay, yeah, I'm hiding like a coward. And then Psycho Cut. Nice. And then a nice Max Malador. I don't know what a Malador is. Is it like a Matador? Does it taunt Tauroses and Bouffalants? I don't know. Okay. Right, here we go, though. Here we go. Right, Rising Voltage. It went for Skarmory! My cowardice was correct! Okay. Well done, everyone. Okay, ooh, was that crit? No, that just did a lot of damage. Okay, there's a fly. It is going to get desperate in a sec, though, so we have to hope that we can KO this here. Right, here's the Malador. You came in like a Malador. Oh, no! Oh, no! Oh, no, that's not going to do enough. Wait, can I just ask, which Max Malador did we use? Because Garboda does have 2 of them. And Magnetric is way weaker to one of them, so hopefully we were using the Gunk Shot one. Okay, it was the Gunk Shot one. Okay, excellent. Well done, Kieran. I just wanted to make sure we weren't in a situation where it had that much health left because of like a wrong. But if we're doing all the right things, then there's nothing we can do. So hopefully, though, we can just get the KO here. Oh, it's nullifying. It's nullifying. Oh no, 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 no. Damn it. Ah, that's so annoying. Okay. But Sandaconda switch for Magnetric because we want to do that in like 2 turns. Remember when the Gunk Shot animation was throwing a trash can? Yes, it's... Is it not still? I thought... it is still, right? Or even in Pokemon Go, it's throwing a trash can. It's a good animation. It's fun. Okay, well, anyway. Well done, everyone. We did do well there. That was just, again, we just needed, like, a teeny, tiny higher damage roll, and then we would have been okay, but... Oh, well. It's not a problem. Right. Okay. You haven't seen it lately. Fair enough. Well, we'll have to use it. We'll have to use it in the next battle, okay? So Sandaconda do 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 do. Sandaconda do 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 do. Sandaconda, please switch. We need Magnetric switch. Do 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 do. Now, is there any science we can get Kieran to switch for here? That is the question. Okay, so we do want the Scyther. And then maybe like Kieran could take the Scyther just because Kieran is in such a like unhealthy state here. Oh, Spike Bebop, hi! Oh my gosh. Lovely to see you. And it is nice seeing people being able to talk about stuff. I agree. Lovely to see you. Oh my gosh, loads of people here today who like we haven't seen in a long time. Please make sure you all click like on the video. Because it's so lovely seeing so many of you, and maybe clicking like on the video will bring more old people back. Okay. Oh, I get to Dynamax. Good. Okay, this should be quick then. Although if it uses dual wing beat on me, I will be in trouble. No science. Oh well. Right, here we go then. But yeah, it's what I say about like the move and stuff. I've had 2 shinies since the move. It was a week ago today that I moved into this place. Doesn't feel like a week. Feels like 4 or 5 days, but doesn't feel like a week. Your Twitter feed was full of announcements. Yeah, I like saw that people had begun, and so I was like, I'm getting mine out the way. Like I had mine ready to go. Okay. Right, come on, max airstream, please let this do a lot of damage. It should do... Oh, dang, that's annoying. Oh, and the audio's doing... It's doing that thing again! But there we go. I'm just going to mute this for a sec, and then hopefully... Thunder Punch... Oh, the lightning rod! Okay, so as long as we all do what we're doing... then we should be fine. No, Kevin, that was a stroke of genius. That wasn't an accident, Kevin. That was a genius. Birthday genius. 2, 4, 6, 8. That sounds like it was feeble. Oh, but it was great. Oh, we're getting pumped. Oh, Kiba's been disconnected. No. Kiba, we gotta figure out what's. Oh, okay. We gotta figure out what's going on with your internet, because this is getting weird now. This has been like I want to say like the 3rd or 4th time. I think we did have like 3 times or something, didn't we? Either this is the third, or we'd had 3, and this is like the 4th. Like, that's wild. I'm imagining the electric fist just suddenly veering off to main trick. There's an episode of The Simpsons, hopefully Kevin will be able to back me up on the laughs here for this. There's an episode of The Simpsons where basically they discover that, like, nerds, geeks, and dorks have, like, something in their sweat which, like, attracts bullies to bully them. And then, we could, Metang or Garboda, maybe Kevin could switch because Kevin's birthday, but as long as one of you two switch, it's fine, I would say. But there we go. But yeah, so there's like this, so yeah, there's this episode where they find out there's like a sort of a biological reason why like bullies bully nerds, geeks, and dorks. And it's like in the sweat, in like sweat produced, right? And so they do this experiment where, like they take some sort of like nerd sweat and they put it on like Drederick Tatum, who's like the sort of big fictional boxer in The Simpsons. And then Nelson kind of perks up and like starts walking towards him and sort of is just like uncontrollably like punching him. Like he does not want to be punching this professional boxer, but like he just physically is like just punching him and cannot control it. And I'm kind of like picturing that almost with just like the fist like aiming at Mainetro, like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. So okay, taunt, fly, wait, oh, I was like, wait, we didn't Dynamax, but that's because the disconnect. Oh no, that means I then can't Dynamax. Oh no, Kevin's Dynamaxing. Okay, this is a very weird fight. Okay. Dang, that means Kiba did not have the power. Pokemon Sword finally downloaded. Excellent. Right. Metang. You got Psychic, we're fine. Yes, a physical Psychic based off a 70 power move. Oh, she's going for the turn 2 overheat. That'll do. We just gotta hope we can win it this turn. Right, Wing Attack. For some reason, I always think Scyther has Dual Wing Beat, which would have been nifty, but... okay. Oh no, Leech Life. More like a bleached wife. Okay, Lunge. But it dodged! My cowardice wins again! Okay, oh, there's Fly. Okay, come on. Max Mindstorm. Max Mindstorm! Oh no! That did nothing! That was terrible! That was so bad! I didn't think that was going to be that bad. Oh no! And for those who need reminding, Metang's ability prevents its stats from being lowered. So it's like, oh, did it get an attack stat lowered? No. That was horrendous. This is why having good internet connections and turn 4 Dynamaxing and all that stuff is very important. Okay, Wing Attack. And there we go. We did it. Team 4 galore. So stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars, everyone. Please click like on the video if you have not already, because, I don't know, just a bunch of people come and said hi today, and I'd like for the Strike streams to resume. But yeah, let's keep going. Let's keep hoping that we're able to keep doing stuff, and then we'll kind of see what happens. But this is definitely weird, because Kiba's like never really had a problem before, and yet in like the last week, has it been since I moved, or has it been... No, it happened in the old place as well though. So it's not to do with, say, like, oh, my internet connection and Kiba's just aren't vibing anymore. Like, something's up. I don't know what. Right, Sandaconda. Wait, Kieran says yes. Did you get the Super Swole Saga, or did you get the Sandaconda? You got the Sandaconda! You said about the Sandaconda! Everyone but Kevin is getting shinies! Da-da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Sandaconda's a no. Mainectric is a no. Scyther is a no. But will we get the Mario and Luigi Super Swole Saga and 2 shiny legendaries in a row? No. That would have been amazing, but there we go. Okay. Right, no sparkles there, no sparkles there, no sparkles there, and no sparkles there. Let's see. Oh, we've got, what is that, like, relaxed or calm? Calm. Oh yeah, calm, I knew that. And then this is, like, rash. And then, oh, modest mainnet trick. There you go. And then a careful scyther. Careful scyther? That sounds kind of weird. Right, I'm going to go for mainnet trick. But there we go. You're going to name a Stacy the Lacy Snaky. Okay, so well done, everyone. Would you like to jot down where Buzzwole is? So, hang on. Is there anyone here who has a Tapu Bulu that they could host for us so that I could do a Tapu Bulu? I'm just going to add Buzzwole for now, just in case we can't do Tapu Bulu, just so I have something. But let's see. Oh, hey, it's Bo. I found Latias. Latias actually is one I do need later on, but sort of thing, like for the, for like phase 2, but we won't worry about that now. Okay. Yeah, how funny. We might not have anyone who can do a Tapu Bulu. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. No. Oh, okay. Keeper is still here. I can try again. Okay, so let's all do like a disconnect and a reconnect. I'm gonna do mine now, just in case. Okay, so Keeper is gonna host a Tapu Bulu. Keeper. But who else can do a Tapu Bulu? Let me know in the chat. Strike number of times you've played. Let me know if you can do a Tapu Bulu. If we only have like one person who could do it, then maybe Kevin could hop on. But if we do have people who need Tapu Bulu, then we'll let them have a go. But Kevin's like first, refusal. If it's like me, Kiba, and Sky, and then there's like no one else, then Kevin could join in to get the other 3 shinies maybe. Okay, so yeah, Kiba can host, Sky can join in, and then is there anyone else who can do Tapu Bulu? Otherwise, we could give it to Kevin unless Kevin's gonna leave, because if Kevin wants to leave, we won't force him to stay here. We could, but we won't. So let's see what we've got. Really? Latias? Nia. I should have checked her the first time, actually, and not just this time, but oh well. We'll check. We'll keep checking. Kevin does already have Shiny Bulu, but I'm just saying if we have to have someone who, like, already has Tapu Bulu playing with us, then we may as well have Kevin, because at least he could get the other 3 Pokemon as Shiny. I want to do the Bulu just so that I do definitely have it on my list. Okay, Kevin's going to sub in. We're going to try and maximize Kevin's shiny. Well, not fully maximize because we wouldn't do Tapu Bulu, but anyway, Kiba, lay down a code for us. We're going to say anything goes. Oh, Elizabeth, if you wanted to do Tapu Bulu instead of Kevin, then you could. If you are able to. It's 06171844. So this is going to be Kiba, Sky, myself, maybe Elizabeth. But you will need to be quick, Elizabeth, and you will need to confirm. Okay. So Kevin, if you don't mind holding off, that would be appreciated. I am sorry to kind of bait and switch you there. But let's see if we can let Elizabeth in. And then we'll see how this goes. Will we end up in a parallel universe with like myself, Sky, and like Elizabeth? Oh, you need 4. Oh, you need the ore. Oh. But how do you get the Dynite ore without doing the Dynamax Adventures? Or can you get it in the Isle of Armor? Like, can you get it from that person, like the digger person? Is that all the same stuff, or is that a separate material? I thought there were like 2 materials, one for the Isle of Armor, one for the Crown Tundra. But is Dynite in both? You do Dynite ore is just the Dynamax raid stuff, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, wild area raids. Oh, yeah, that's it. You have to do the wild area raids. That's it. Yeah, because it's like when you have the DLCs, you get the like Crown Tundra and Isle of Armor items, like the Dynite ore and like whatever the other stuff is, the other ore. Yeah. Okay, Kevin, thank you for joining. Elizabeth, we'll get you on another one, okay? Like, when you have the Dynite ore, definitely come back, because we'd love to play with you on your fancy upgraded Switch 2, sort of re-download. Actually, sorry, were you downloading on a Switch 2, or were you just re-downloading it? I actually can't remember now. Because Colin talked about downloading on Switch 2, so my brain's kind of filled with that. So Tapu Bulu, thank you Kiba, for hosting. Tapu Bulu is super duper mega weak to poison. It's also weak to fire, ice, flying, and steel, because it's a fairy type. Oh, and Kieran's hosting a scepter. I do not know what, but there is a scepter. Xander, Miha's still playing us on Switch 1. Same. Well, I don't have a Switch 2, though, in fairness. But the thing is, I'm not going to just transfer everything to Switch 2. There might be some games that I selectively switch to Switch 2. But also, I'm just like, what do I do here? I'm going to go for a Scavalier. Oh, Marowak's nifty. But yeah, I'm not going to just transfer everything onto the Switch 2 when I do get a Switch 2, because I do want to like save some space. There's Frostmoth and there's Manectric. But okay, this is interesting. Frostmoth does. Oh, but hang on, what poison's that? Oh, Tentacruel. Oh, and there's Roselia, but I don't think Roselia has a poison move, does it? Do we want to go for the Tentacruel? Do we want to go left for Tentacruel? Although it doesn't really matter which way we go, does it? But I think we want to do Frostmoth just because we have loads of fire types. Okay, we've gone for Manectric. We do still have the ground from... we have ground from Nidoqueen, and I have ground as well with Drill Run for a Scavalier, so... so this is actually a pretty good team. I feel like we haven't had a whole load of good starting teams for, like, a little while. But we do actually have a good one here, so... Oh, yes, Jake. Maybe Jake. Okay, Jake, if you're still around at the end of the stream, right, after this Dynamax adventure ends, please, like, scream at the top of your lungs at me, and maybe we can do a quick trade or something on Scarlet, okay? Okay. I don't really have many spaces left, though, like, for trades and stuff like that, so I don't know if I have any, like, Pokemon to even trade you. I literally might have to, like, catch something. Max Flare, more like a human hair. Jake, do you have a completed Pokedex? Like, is there anything you need on your Violet? Oh, and of course I fainted. Right, and the storm rages on. Oh no, wait! What are we? We've disconnected, haven't we? Yeah, Kiba's in an alternate universe. Kiba's talking about by the power of Grayskull. Dang it, we've had a disconnect. We've had a disconnect. Oh. Yeah, if Kiba's Dynamaxed on his game, but not on ours. Okay, yeah, we've got a problem. I think, Kiba, we are going to have to, like, kind of limit you to, like, a one attempt per stream limit or something at the minute until we figure out what's going on. Because, it just... I think this is, like, the 5th time out of, like, the last 6 or 7 Dynamax Adventures, and Yeah, I'm really sorry, because it sucks. We will keep trying. Like, I'm not going to be like, you're banned from the streams. But, I mean, look, the computer's just using charm, and it's like, if we play with computers all the time, it is just going to slow down the stream. Oh, we need to be using Flare Blitz for Marowak, guys. We've got the sun up, and there's no recoil damage. We've got to be using Flare Blitz of Marowak, okay? Oh, okay. Unless you can Dynamax. If you can Dynamax, just use Max Flare. But yeah, because if Nidoqueen is useless, we have to be using our most powerful moves otherwise. Okay. No, it's okay. I used to kind of freak out about the recoil damage a lot, and I don't know if there are any other like recoil Pokemon that are okay, but just with Marowak, I kind of have it locked in now that like Flare Blitz is a perfectly safe move to use. Okay, Max Lightning, very, very frightening. Oh, crud. Oh, crud. Oh, crud. Ooh, that's not good. The good news is, though, is that we will still be able to get the Tapu Bulu ticket after this. So that's something. But the problem is, we've now had 2 people... Oh, thank goodness. We've had 2 people recently get, like, Tapu Bulu a shiny, which means there won't be as many people able to, like, join in on raids for it, which is a problem. But anyway, Bart. Okay. So that is Manectric down. Here's the thing. Nidoqueen is really, really good for Tapu Bulu. We do not want to... we do not want the Nidoqueen to switch, so we might need to switch every single round, which means that I probably need to switch here. Like, if I switch for the Manectric, and then if I switch for the Tentacruel, but then we might need to have one of our fire types switch for, like, the final round. So, I'm going to switch here just to prevent Nidoqueen from switching. Maybe we can try and avoid any science if possible. But, yeah. Okay. So let's go for Tentacruel next, and then I don't know who we go... Oh, there is Haunter. Maybe we could, like, go for the Haunter, and then... like or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Haunter doesn't have a poison move, though, does it? It just has, like, Hex and... Dream Eater and Energy Ball, right? Okay. Yeah, we'll have to figure this out. We'll have to figure out who is, like, a good switch for, like, Kevin or something like that. Whether we just go for the Haunter... I would kind of like the Nidoqueen... Because here's the thing. If Nidoqueen used Charm on Tapu Bulu, that actually wouldn't be too bad. That wouldn't be too much of a problem. You'll max Ooze to up Bow's special attack. Ooh, that's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea at all. Or it's not your turn to Dynamax. Well, Marowak can just use, like, a Max Phantasm. More like Donate Plasm. And that'll work really well. So, Tentacruel can't have its stats lowered, so we won't be lowering its defense, but it'll still do a ton of damage. Wait! Wait, what's going on? Oh, no. I think maybe the communication got confused. I think maybe Kevin getting confused about the turns was taken as a sign to, like, pass on Dynamax, but we didn't mean that. Oh, crud. Well, this has just gone from bad to worse. Oh, no. Oh, and it's raining now. Oh, and Magmar's dead. Oh, everyone's dying. Am I even going to get the Tapu Bulu ticket? No, Nidoqueen, you can't. It's got clear body. Just use Scorching Sands. I am very confused about why we didn't Dynamax, but... and why we didn't use... Have we had, like, another disconnect? I'm very confused. Right, I'm going to Dynamax. I'm going to... Oh, no, wait. Oh! No, I know what's happened. No, basically, the Dynamax turn orders got all... Basically, it's rearranged us, hasn't it? So I'm first, and then Sky is second, and Kevin is third. So because I was like... Yeah, okay, no, I know what... So Nidoqueen had the Dynamax turn there, and now it's me. Okay, no, I see what's happened here. For a second, I was like, is it I was like, well, it must be Marowak, right? So I am sorry, Sky, that I was kind of like invisibly judging you there. But I was just like... but I was just like, well, if it's not me and it's not Kevin, and if the computer already passed on Dynamaxing, that means it's you. But I forget that it rearranges the turn. When you have a disconnect, it rearranges everyone. It like preserves the like player 1, 2, 3, 4 Dynamax, but it completely changes the order around. So, anyway, yeah, Freya, we can't lower stats, you idiot, and then YouTube autoflags. That sounds about right. Yeah, if you ever say you idiot, it like there's an auto flag for that. So I guess basically here's my advice: try and say things like Freya's being stupid rather than saying like you idiot, just because one will trigger the auto flag and one will not, at least in theory. Maybe not, I don't know. No, Kiba, it's totally fine as long as we get to the Tapu Bulu. It's going to be fine. Let us know how you're doing in the multiverse. You got to Dynamax. You got to have the power. So, but yeah. But I do think we are going to have to stick to the, you know, one attempt Dynamax per day or something, until we figure this out, though. Okay. Right, Tentacruel is done. So I am going to switch. Now, we need to figure out who we're going to go against here. If Haunter is... Okay, if Marowak is Dynamaxing, like actually Dynamaxing, that would be good against Haunter. So maybe we do just pick Haunter. And if we have to give up on, like, Nidoqueen, so be it. Kevin, can you switch your moose thing? You could switch if you like. Oh, there is a scientist. Do you want to do some science for Whimsy? I don't know. I'm not going to. But you are super effective against Tapu Bulu. So, let's see what we get. Vaporeon. Okay, that's not really good for Tapu Bulu, is it? Let's see. Oh, doesn't Hawlucha have poison? Oh, Hawlucha has poison. So maybe, Kevin, you could go for the Hawlucha. I'm going to go for Hawlucha and hope we pick Hawlucha. Because Hawlucha has poison. It has poison jab, right? If it doesn't, then we're in trouble. I hope Hawlucha does have poison jab. But oh well. Vaporeon is better against a Hawlucha than Magmar, so that's alright. Just gonna check. Okay, I don't seem to have any auditions, so that's fine. But I will just delete my newsletter that I always get at this time of day. But please Dynamax if you've got it, because I cannot remember who the heck is Dynamaxing right now. And let's do this. Solgaleo is Psychic and Steel. Xander's beat me to it. So it's like a Metagross, but a cat. It's a cat Metagross. It's a Mech-cat gross. I don't know. Right. So Sky actually finally gets to Dynamax now. Thank goodness. It's about time. Part of me is hoping for a Max Phantasm. But then again, Max Flare probably makes more sense, doesn't it? Right, Water Pulse. You came in like a Water Pulse. Oh, now you use Venoshock. More Water Pulse. Oh, it is Max Phantasm. And then you could... Here's the thing. You could go with a Max Flare on the second turn, because it would be more... It might be more powerful, and we'll have gotten our water moves in by then. But I'm actually going to go... I'm actually going to switch to Poison Jab, because now we've got that defense down. And maybe this will do more damage. But nicely done, Sky. That turn 1 Max Phantasm is using the old noodle. Okay, here's Poison Jab. Okay, that did about the same, maybe a teeny bit more. No, Freya! Although that's actually not the end of the world, but still, Freya! Okay, Water Pulse, nice. Confusion? Nope, okay. Here's a Max Flare. Hopefully this is a bit more powerful now. Oh, crud. Okay, never mind. But the thing is, Kevin can switch to Weather Ball here, and that'll do loads of damage. That'll actually be more powerful. The funny thing is that a stab Water Pulse is actually less powerful than a Fire-type Weather Ball on a Vaporeon. Maths! Right, come on, Poison Jab. Oh, come on. Okay, Venoshock, please, please, please. Oh, come on. Oh, Max Flare. Wait, why is Marowak so fast? I'm so confused. Okay, well done, everyone. Well done. Very nice. Team 5, seriously, very good work. We're still alive. So why don't we have Kevin switch Vaporeon for this? Kevin, you could get a shiny Hawlucha for your birthday. Kevin, can you imagine if that day, like last week, where you got the 2 shinies in one stream, was like today? That would have been insane. You were a week off, but that would have been insane. Wasn't that my final stream in the old house? I think that was like my final stream in the old house. Like, you got all the shinies in the old house, and then I got a shiny in the first stream in the new house, and then now I'm a week here, and I get a shiny. So, that would have been incredible. You could still salvage this. You could get a Tenchi's Choice. It could happen. It's mathematically unlikely to, but it could happen. Okay, so here's Tapu Bulu. Well done, everyone. How is Kiba doing in the multiverse? I mean, I presume Kiba is done and is, like, fighting another one, but... right, here's the Grassy Surge. Hopefully... Again, so if Nidoqueen wastes time on Charm, at least it's, like, kind of useful here. But the rest of us can attack with, like, Fire and Poison. Oh, Fire! Poison Fire! Let's use these moves now, team! Here we go. Right. Kevin is going big, or else he's going home. He's already home. But here we go. No shiny for Kiba. Boo. Boo. To the game, not to Kiba. Okay. Hawlucha, lucha, 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 no. Do, 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 the show. Right, here we go. Max Ooze. Mullica Max Booze. So this will be times 4 super effective. It won't be the most powerful thing in the whole world, except actually that did do quite a lot of damage, didn't it? So here we go. Although I just realized we've got all physical attackers. Apart from Nidoqueen. Nidoqueen is the one Pokemon. Oh, if it uses Venoshock here, it's game, set, match. Chris Pratt face. Like, yes. Oh, yes. Excellent. Venoshock does more when it's poison, so that did a lot of damage. Hornleech, no. Hornleech, more like don't drink bleach. Okay. But here's the Flare Blitz with no recoil for the win. Well done, Team 5. Ah! Team 5. Sorry, Team Sky. Team 5. Well done, everyone. Seriously, very nice work. That was very good. Kiba, thank you for hosting. Though it was a shame... sorry, what I'm about to say sounds very heartless here. Though it was a shame we weren't able to play with you, at least, like, functionally speaking, what we needed here was just for me to be able to get the ticket. That does remind me, I need to save the ticket, and if Jake is still here, I could maybe do a very quick Scarlet trade with him. So... Boom. Hey, where did Kevin's Bulu go? So here we go. So, Manectric is not shiny. Tentacruel is not shiny. Hawlucha is not shiny. Oh, Kevin didn't get a shiny. Boo. But will we get, speaking of Boo, the Black Bulu? No, but I did get a Uxie, so, you know, it's to be expected. To quote Jamie Lawson, I wasn't expecting that. Right, let's check all the stars and sparkles. No sparkles there, no sparkles there, no sparkles there, and no sparkles there. Let's check some natures. A quiet Manectric. A sassy Tentacruel. A sassy Hawlucha. There's your dupe. There's always a Lax, a Gentle, or a dupe. And then there's a lonely. Hey there, lonely bull, lonely bull. But there we go. Who do I want out of this? Do I want the dupe? Maybe I'll go for Tentacruel. Special attack up is pretty nifty, right? So there we go. Oh, and I need to save a ticket. Hang on. Concentrate, Bo. Concentrate. Because I actually do need to save a wild card ticket for once. Right. So, Buzzwole. Thank you for your service, Buzzwole. Feels weird getting rid of an Ultra Beast. I'm going to have to count on someone to be able to give me all the Ultra Beasts. But there we go. Nia. Rayquaza. Okay. But there we go. So chat, my lovely chat. That is not all for today. We're going to be hopping on to Pokemon Scarlet to do a very quick trade with Jake. Jake, are you ready? Let me know. Get your game ready. Because we're going to do this very quickly, okay? But chat, no, thank you for joining me on the Pokemon Shield portion of the video. I'll be right back in 2 seconds. You'll hear me echoey. Okay, hang on. Scarlet. Oh, yeah, we have a new event on Thursday, don't we? So that'll be something. Hang on a sec. Click, click. Right, Scarlet. Let's do this thing. And then I will put Pokemon Shield back in afterwards. Okay. This was a golden day for Bo. It was. The golden Uxie. So chat, if you have not yet clicked like on the video, please click like on the video because we got lots of shinies today. Like, what can you say about that, huh? Kevin, thank you so much. Have an amazing rest of your birthday. Take care and hopefully see you on Thursday. Yeah, because tomorrow's Wednesday, so tomorrow's day off. But then Thursday we will be back. Have fun watching the DK Direct if you have not done that yet. Right, let's go to Zamazenta. No, Zappapico. Is that it? Whatever it's called. Where is it? It's up here. Hang on. If I zoom out here, I'll be able to see it. It is Zappapico. Look at me remembering my names of places that I've not been to in like a year. You'd only like the item. No, I know. But I have to find a Pokemon to trade with you, because again, I only have like literally like 6 spaces left in my game. Don't forget to get your Wolfie Incineroar if you have not got it either. That's very important. Okay. Let me... hope I have enough material for one, because I won't go and get the material if that's a thing, but here we go. Fancy trade. Let's see what you got. Bronzor. Ooh, you're lucky. I do have enough Bronzor. So, Auspicious Armor. The Auspicious Armor. So now all we have to do is we just have to find something to give this to. You don't need anything specific. Well, it would help if you did. Let's see, though. Let's see. These are all, like, gifts and stuff. I've got these gifts for you. Ba-ra-ba-bum-bum. Let's check the battlers now. Hang on. Maybe I have, like, something like a Vivian or... I'm just looking if I have any, like, dupes of things in these boxes. If you see anything where it's like, oh, you have that, like, twice, you can... But this is going to be, like, a male and a female. Let's see. What do we have? I think it's going to be once we get... Oh, I have a load of Armor Rouges. Do you want an Armor Rouge? Why do I have so many Armor Rouges? That is the question. I'll just give you an Armor Rouge anyway. Actually... you should try Shiny Litten Hunt. Ooh, that would be good. And then we got Toxtricities. Oh, I have loads of, like, Eevee. Oh, I'm going to give you, like, a Sylveon, because I have 2 of them. And I don't really know why I need, like, a Dragon-type Sylveon. Why do I have 2 Sylveons? Now, that is a question. Yeah, okay, you're getting the Auspicious Armor. Now I just have to find the thing. Where does Auspicious... Oh, luckily it's at the bottom. Okay. But you are going to get a Fury! So there you go. Right. Let's do this thing. Poker Portal. It would have been funny to trade the Armor Rouge, wouldn't it? But you're getting a fairy. Unless you do want the Armor Rouge. Do you have an Armor Rouge already? Do you have a completed Pokedex and a shiny charm? Because if you just want a regular Armor Rouge, I will give you one of those extra Armor Rouges if you like. Let me know. Let me know if like if you want armor, like if you've never gotten an Armor Rouge and you would like to just have like a regular one, I can do that. But otherwise, I will just give you the fairy, because I think I can give you one of them. I think I already have like a good battling one or something. So, but let me know very quickly, and then we will, because I can't set up the connection until we, and we do need to hurry up because I do need to leave soon. So, so let me know the plan, and then I'll give you a code. You have a completed dex. Okay, well then you're getting the Sylveon. Right, let's set up a link code. Let's go 0617 and then like 1610. How about that? 06171610. There's the code. Yep, there's the code. Ready, set, bow. Here we go. Oh, I'm in offline mode. Hang on. I forgot the one thing. You got to do the Y, but you got to do the YCOM equivalent, which is connect to the internet. So there we go. So make sure you connect to the internet. That's very important. And then you co-link trade, and then you do the code 06171610, and then we do stuff. And Sky, you evolve one of your shiny Popplios immediately with EXP candies because you love its blonde hair. The shiny Popplio family are pretty good. It's like understated at the beginning, but it's pretty good. The beautiful blonde hair. So, hopefully we'll connect with Jake in the next 30 seconds or so. 06171610. 06171610. A trade partner has been found. Is it Jake, though? That is the question. The annoying thing is you actually... Oh, wait, hang on. The annoying thing is you can't actually see... a dealing? That's all I get? A dealing? I don't get a shiny Urshifu? This trade is over. This trade is done. Does it hold... Is it holding a Master Ball, at least? Like... But no, have fun evolving your shiny. Send me a picture on a social media platform that I still use. To Jacob. Jacob done. Okay, here we go. Or should I say here we go? There you go. No, you're very welcome, Jake. Happy to help out. Yeah, but as you can see, I do not have many Pokemon to spare for trading. I do need to go through my boxes soon. Like, I probably need to get rid of, like, that other Flareon and everything else, but oh well. Thumbs up. So, guys, gals, non-binary pals, like the video if you have not already. Literally, my avatar was telling you to click like on the video. And I will see you all on Thursday, hopefully. So have a wonderful rest of your Tuesday, a wonderful Wednesday, and I will see you all, hopefully, on Thursday, where we will get more shinies. But yeah, I'm going to go on Pokemon Home and sort out my Golden Uxie. So take care, everyone. Lots of love, and bye-bye. Like the video.